And Hunter with some util as well, just to support the boys in short if needed. Heaven Smoke, flash out, and Heavy God just going to be playing around the pillar. Ooh, won't be able to find it. It's the double opening for Rooster. Site control, and they should have space to get the plant down, but they're looking for a few more kills. Bomb hits the ground, and things getting awkward as Hunter takes another name.
Not bad space created, though. It's good flow into the pistol round, at least. Sympius gets one back, and that's Terry, unfortunately, going down. TJP, though, putting it together quite nicely, and suddenly you're back into a 1 versus 2. Sympius trapped on the short exit. They know right where you are. Crosshairs honed in from TJP. You've got the cross covered as well. This could very well be a Rooster pistol. Oh, nearly. Close, Mac, but they get through it. That's the pistol.
Yeah, that shot under Salami was nasty.
You're spot on with it as well. What scares me for the round, I mean, the two players, notably, that are holding on to those 5.7s, mate. Heavy God with a backup of Mattis. Like, you're quick with the pistols. They're handy with the steel, and you're setting up for it. It's an angle you can play stationary as well. Flashed in for it. Oh, mate, it couldn't have gone much worse. The meat grinder for Rooster. They have been turned into the chicken nuggets, unfortunately.
The trash has been taken out. The binmen have come in. And now we have what could be seen as the first good gun round coming out of both sides. You know, there is that free couple of Galils, the upgrades from the eco round win on G2. And then for Rooster, they've got AKs in most hands. Malbs flashed in just to clear Banana. Oh, gets a bit of info on that second swing, and the T's just swing straight into the spray. Lovely 2K out of Malbs. And that's going to get big info with the bomb scene. A third man spotted at bathrooms, and then I think someone's just flashed it long. So Mattis taking an opportunity to get in behind enemy lines. TJ not ready for the re-aggression. Oh, and that's good info. Both remaining players should be known with their positions towards A, and that's why you've got this early rotation. 3-man stack on the A site. Mattis ready to crunch on the flank, and with 20 on the clock, Jackie, it's not looking likely that there is any opportunity for Slimy to win this one.
No, nothing can really be done on the peek back. Yeah, exactly. It's got to be done, mate. Take the easy ones where you can. Don't know if this will be an easy one.
We'll see. There's definitely defense around the corner. TJ fully blinded, and it seems that the flashes are the difference maker. Mattis, Hunter, Heavy God, all teaming up to just completely blitz out any of the Rooster members. And now Chelios, the leader, needs to try to get this C4 back up con.
Yeah, this will be a hard one to remain, you know, nice and risen in a round like this, to keep yourself nice and defensive on, mate. Vastly outnumbered, 30 seconds on the clock, attempting to mount an offensive towards the site. Malbs is here. He's been looking thick and pumped already, so going to be hard to bypass him at the back of the bomb site. ASAP looks for contact. Jump up, though. Instant read, and just like that, the round's collapsed and over with. So flawless there for G2, getting into a bit of a groove to kick us off here at the Safari morning shift.
Zap. Oh. Clearing the half wall, but not fully clearing the boost on the middle of sight. And you can see that this is a confidence boost. This is a confidence play. Off the back of all the noise being made towards B, it allows Malbs to push forward, deal with the con player, clear out short completely. And off the back of this, they can deduct.
Just under about a minute left on the clock, really. It's a must-win round, you know. You want to see a little bit more stock. Give them a bit of buffer to play with on this T side. The entire nation of Australia behind them. A team that's meant to rise in these situations, but Hunter with a backstab, walking his way in towards toilets, could be lined up for it. I mean, you're kind of in a 2-2 between them. No one knows. Oh, they switch back the nade. It lights him up. Good for 2, Mac. He's cut through the Roosters there. Not looking too clean in the toilets.
Big info, big plays. And Hunter showing the Rooster members what trigger discipline looks like. Rooster about to go for the pump and just fully caught off completely. Slimy might even go down after time, depending on this one. Okay, we'll be afforded the respect of going down slightly early. Wait, no, that was after time, wasn't it? Or was he last alive?
Dear, oh dear. I don't know, man. Dwight's going to have his head in his hands, Mac. They got to start getting some momentum here.
That's true. I guess a little bit of copium would be, yeah, it's still T-side. You know, these things are going to happen. Malbs, though, set up with another beautiful entry. he's been cracking open a lot of these rounds so far. I can count like 4, maybe 5, where he's just been able to be that man, getting first contact and making it look successful as soon as G2 managed to get the rifles online.
I mean, you've got the 1 AK to play with, right? They're cycling it back. Old school play. Let's see if it works. Ooh. Slamming with the adjustment. It's a nice snap quick. Gets that to the cranium of Malbs, puts him down. Only a triple threat left. Terry, it's a name we were building some hype behind. Want to see what Terry's made of. We know there's firepower there. Hasn't really had the chance to shine in this match, but that's a quick opener and follow-up as well. This is good space now. Okay, suddenly the round's alive again. I mean, 50 seconds on the clock. 3v2. Scraps that. Slimy with a blinder. Good Bison Pious straight through the smoke. All on Hunter for the clutch.
All right. Trigger discipline in the previous, making it look easy for G2. But let's see how he approaches this one in the 1v3. Rooster giving him absolutely nothing. Chelios having a look. Cheeky jiggle. There is a kit. But it could just be the money that he's after, even though they don't really need too much more of that. Okay. Going in right at the end. And he knows if he can get these exits, he can suffocate Rooster's economy even further, which is exactly what he's going to do. So playing the long game, but he will happily give that third across to Rooster just to make sure that if they win this next round, Rooster's economy is going to be further in the bin.
You know, I'll stick with the narrative. I'll go for all the classics, mate. Just get on CT side, have a bit of a buffer. So let's see. It's not looking too bad, actually. It's good follow-up into connector as well. Instantly first pick into the round, so this slows down all those opening frags that have been guaranteed for G2. Maybe they're back, mate. Here we go. The sun's risen. The Rooster is awake.
Well, yeah, Malbs finally suffocated. Won't be able to find the opening yet again. You know, his confidence probably boiling over the pot. And, oh, Mattis, I think he's just seen a shin. Yep, calling for it. Him and Heavy God looking to crunch on a Terry who's on that left side, but TJP, okay, putting a stop to the play, rather. And Heavy God caught trying to exit. So things not going to plan now. 5v2. Sumpire still alive here at Heaven. Midsight smoke to try and cross successfully, but Terry's just out in the open. Thinking Heaven was clear, smoke going to get broken. And TJ space to plant. If he's allowed, yep, okay. First HE didn't do enough damage, but that headshot might keep G2 in this, Jackie.
Yeah, this is really brutal scenes. Look how much chip damage you've done before you've even had to take a single raw peek into the site. Just the nades making it so uncomfortable. Hunter, even with the tag, good for it. TJP living on borrowed time, but finds an important frag. Splits the attention of Sumpire, so he can't see ASAP. Swinging around the corner for that one. Okay, it's another round in the bag. Here we go. The boys are giving out slaps.
Playing for the likes of like Art of War, Caught Off Guard, many other local teams for a while there, but he was or is a Hong Kong exchange student in Australia. So that's why he's got the Hong Kong flag chilling. But in the meanwhile, look, unfortunately, that probably wasn't the best time to highlight him because he's 1-10. He's gone down early and Slimy has fallen right behind him. And this is now going to be another difficult one for Rooster. 3v5 against G2, who are feeling incredibly confident off the back of the tactical.
Hey, you know what, man? If there's been one thing for Rooster so far this game, it's been they've been winning the inconsistent rounds. They've been good in the clutch. We'll give them that. Let's see if this is another one of them. Hey, this seems to be the storyline. They're such underdogs. They can only win rounds. They go down early, and another one potentially, mate.
Is TJ expecting Heavy God there? Hasn't seen him on the jiggle. Neither aware of either one. Oh, but TJ gets the timing. We'll clear out water, clear out everything. Mattis maybe caught in the open, spacing good for the trade, and Chell does just that. Headshot found. Hunter 1v2 angle. Molly, double flash, kit on the back pocket. Let's see if he can get past it this time. HE to flush out Chell, who's already made his way down into the pit. And that's a nasty angle for Hunter to try and find. Chell can full tuck. TJ can keep eyes on this position from ABC. And it's all down to the flash. Who it connects on, where the eyes are, And TJ, oh, I don't think he's been spotted just yet. Little balaclava popping up there at Graffiti. Yes, it's been called to him. Oh, spotted. Safe plant, no good. But 6-5 will do it. And that's going to be 5 on the T side here on Overpass. So around...
You'd think it'd be over, but weirdly, they are winning these clutch rounds. You are winning the inconsistent rounds. You know, it normally comes down to like, oh, is that going to be sustainable? Can they do it again? Yeah. Apparently, in the case of the Rooster, mate, yeah, they can. Literally, like you say, 1 round away from tie and a half. It would be impeccable if they could. First pick this time, though, goes the way of G2. It's an aggro walk down from some Pius. TJP's been crisp, though, Mac. He's looking for room to breathe here. Oh.
Nice little readjustment. Has that info on the wood player. And that's going to be a nice answer. Refrag for what happened to Slimy over towards long. Awkward moment for Sap. Didn't realize he was getting pushed from short there. So cops a huge amount of damage. And is now just a pawn in the game. Jumping across, getting the info. Knows that G2 should be stacked towards that lower side. Terry can't quite slide the shots through that tight gap. And gives away another pick. Malbs. Still locking down. Good control at long. Finds the man advantage. Falls back. Good fundamentals being displayed. And G2 know that they really want the 7th round to have a solid shot in that second half of the game.
Yeah, you're at a pivotal point now. Last round of the first half. This could be a big feels-good round for either team, right? It's not one you want to give over to Rooster willingly. Give that underdog more momentum. God, this has been such an awkward area for foot traffic the whole game towards toilets, but it's St. Pius's POV will dial in on. Oh, TJP given an opportunity from the missed shot, but it's only one play with a backstab down towards the site. It's all fallen. 11 seconds left, mate. Nothing more that can be done for him. No chance of that 6-6, Mac.
Yeah, it's looking very unlikely. No time to plant. It's one headshot for his worries, but that'll be it. 7-5 at the half. What a half it was for Rooster. Interesting from G2. Just keeping one lurker in con. Dumpster smoke, flash across, and it's just this pop straight into the A site. All in. And no CT staying too aggro to get that info early, but you don't need it if you're hitting shots like that from Slimy. Huge 4K on the USP. Lord have mercy. Fear that cock.
Mate, I'm scared. I'm scared of it. I feel like I've got 3D glasses on. It's coming out of the monitor, Mac. That was disgusting. Look at Slimy on this replay, man. He had me literally like, I'm physically pogging, sat in my chair, seeing the first couple, but it doesn't stop.
Physically pogging. Just trying to feel it out before figuring out where to put their pieces. Oh, and Chell's getting all this information with the con control. There was a lot of noise made over towards Fountain there. And it should just be a, oh, okay. I was going to say a couple of freebies ASAP. In a good position to trade, but these Glocks can still, pack a little punch with the headshots coming across the corners. Sap left solo, but gets that reload off first. Oh, and gets another onto Heavy God. Ooh, okay, I was a little worried for a moment. ASAP in a lovely spot here up on the boost. It seems that G2 are quite ready. And, oh, the timing couldn't have been better for the peak. Gets the info on the other men there in short. Bit of damage on a Terry. But the man advantage is something you'll take here for the first gun round. Heavy God already sneaking his way towards the edge of Monster. A good flash can get him straight onto that site at any given moment. And it looks like that's about to come around the corner. Ooh, entries denied. Good positioning from the CTs to at least avoid the first flash. Trade that out. 4v2. G2 in a position where it was winnable, but it gets even harder. Some Pius a little late. Won't trade. 4 alive there. The fend off G2 for the B-pop.
Oh, yeah.
TJ is howling.
And it's all Rooster right now. They're giving it the big one. This is huge to see, mate. You're leading the game. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. There's always a chance for a bump in the road. And a round like this is where it rears its ugly head, right? Mixed bag. You've got Tech 9, some nades to play with as well. ASAP close. He's been good with the quick plays. So much damage, though, off the back of it. Can't convert for a second. They're already bleeding onto the bomb site. Terry's got to put some presence down here. He's playing around the edge of the smoke, but Heavy God finds him this round. Terrific, Mac.
It's exactly what we saw from them in the third round of the first half. They've just gone so clean for the first gun round and then get completely exploded on, caught through smokes. I think 3 of them just got found through the smokes just trying to spam back. Cross into long bathrooms and be quite lucky if he can even find exits, let alone save this weapon on a nasty line, but Rule with the shadow advantage gets that first knife out. Unfortunate timing for him. That's going to be another upgrade. M4 picked up for the MP9. This time it's a slightly different approach. Chell does have that one flash here for Slimy to clear out long. Oh, T's a little further away. Staying silent, playing contact. Wins that one for them. And Slimy very committed on the pick. Just wanted to play confident. That cost him his life.
Brutal as well, man. It feels like late round sort of situations where we've seen Slimy more forced to kind of anchor, just defend towards the front site. He's been so pivotal as well. Aim's been really crisp. So another player going down early for them. It's going to be a rough scalp to lose. Chelios does reply though back onto Malbs. That's a hefty blow to take, but Mattis remains to be so crisp. Terry with 2. The sleeping giant might have finally awoken. He's forced round the side of the smoke, gets up behind Sunbias. There he is. All right, everyone's fired up. Oh, mate. All right, there we go. This is what we needed, Mac. It's not done yet. If Terry wakes up, I tell you what, Mac. If Terry's back, Rooster's back.
Yeah, if he can fire up and get a couple of these kills from this position. What's he saying?
You got the triple threat grouped up close outside of Monster. Utility being thrown over towards the A site as well. Try and sell the idea of this being a play up through toilets. Walking on in now, Mattis Heavy Guards with support. Terry on the angle. Got impacted in the last round. Let's see if it'll happen again here. Mattis still leaves them reeling, but the shutdown from Terry's good for 1. Quick dip, not enough to respond with a pistol. They're outnumbered now. Chelios up top. He's scoped into the site, Mac, but you can't get a look in. No one peeking.
Lovely timing on the flash. Will allow the cross to sight. Sunbias tucked away at default. And Chell thinking about going for the wall bang. An awkward position to try and fight from. Slimy going to be able to find one going down, but Chell can't trade it onto Sunbias there. So things getting awkward, and Hunter already expecting to save the AWP. A valuable tool here on overpass, and Chell's just happy to tank the time away here at Heaven. Expecting Hunter to maybe progress from the B site instead. It's going to be Sunbias walking his way. The collapse will come slowly but surely. Sunbias down. Chell, he's gone the wrong way. Straight into Hunter. The prey taken out. Inferno, they get their selection of side to start. What do we got here? Sunbias. Perfect little flash. Terry caught with util in hand. Won't be able to shoot back. And that makes it look so easy for Heavy God on the entries. In comes the trade game. TJP has been fatal for G2 a few times, but this ain't going to be one of them. 3v1 angle. Slimy given an opportunity to shine again. Maybe not the best place to have to shine. We'll try to sneak his way out of maze. Sunbias holding flank. But now they've got the info. Now they know that it's easy pickings. 13-9. G2 taking map 1 of the series, starting their escapade here in EPL. Rooster after the contact. I'll just double him back into the pit and apps setup that G2 are here with. That's Heavy God and Sunbias looking to play together. Long smoke and the explosion. Let's see what they got.
Trying to burst out into the site. Heavy God holding the back line, drops down. He's blinded, confused and overwhelmed. Suddenly it's 3 kills going the way of the Roosters as they rule the roost of the A site. Let's see if there's much that can be done. A troubling name still alive. It's both Malbs and Mattis, 2 of the stronger sides. And they're looking for peaks back in. Couple snapshots going out, testing the waters here. But with such a favourable start to this pistol, you'd hope Rooster lock this one down.
And just looking to get that info as well. Rooster full tuck, showing a lot of respect. Making sure that they play that clock down. And they've done all the right things here. Malbs just looking for any extra damage on the exit. And now that that range is closer, he'll go for the dualies instead. Slimy on the trade game, but it's the round in the bag. And Rooster, they've taken every pistol so far. Then you have this conversation about how is this going to affect the overall play for the round. And this time, Rooster going for Banana later on. First pick going in favor of G2. So this whole reset might affect Rooster in a negative manner. It's going to be 3B, 2A with the 3v2 on this A site. As you've got ASAP trying to sell the B fake, and in comes the full wrap, but there's going to be minimal time to plant. You've got some Pius on the back of site, just looking to hopefully survive. Heavy God over towards Pit. There's a full solid crossfire, and they're going straight for the plant. No one going for the frags. Oh, and they're looking a little silly in the end of it. Just bleeding that timer way too low. And G2 going to be winning that perfectly, flawlessly, 5 alive. TJ disrespecting the smoke, waiting for a flash in. Might just be the full contact. Yeah, there it is, the pump. TJ catching Malbs, just trying to shift back to site. Now he could be on for a round. Mattis able to find one more, going to flash himself back in. Still a good amount of ammo in the clip to fight with, but will just fall back and try to play the numbers game. Rotations coming through thick and fast from G2, and it's going to be all from CT to try to get back into the B site.
Got a few post plants to play with here. Low HP across the board, though. No real nades either. So all on the retake for the CT side. Hunter setting up with a flashbang. Got one prime towards CT as well. That's Heavy God that throws the smoke in over towards Banana initially. Nice HE right on target. Double nade towards the new box. Deagle of ASAP directly on target. It's a good bite back though, and Sun Pius carves a path in. They'll jump on for the defuse with just enough time left to get that one over the finish line. So a second round in for G2.
Games domestically, it looks like they were trying to slow things down a little bit, but they were going, you know, old school Na'Vi sometimes, 15 seconds trying to execute in the site. And that's kind of what we saw in that second round. So I'm worried that we might see a bit more of that, maybe a bit too much of that this series. However, flash in. It's going to put TJ in a good position to find the first of the round, but they don't overextend.
Meanwhile, still a good defense here, though, bro. You got the nade in the back line as well. This could be chunky.
Yeah, G2 with the full read. They are full committed. Zap on that short side. Mattis going to activate. And ASAP found by Hunter. The re-clear, the retake of top Banana. And that's going to be the bomb in their hands. G2 happy as anything. Just waltzing in, killing everyone. I don't know if they even flashed back in. I think it was just the full contact. And Rooster get caught with util out. Unable to do a damn thing about that one. When it looked so good off the back of that first entry, G2 just have the answer. Still got one smoke, one molly here over towards the B site. You can see the shift in positioning, although lovely timing on the peak. Big headshot for Slimy to find. And they'll put some pressure towards the A site. In the meanwhile, Sun Pius posted there on long, able just to snatch Chell away and even up the numbers.
Yeah, it's a brutal tag. You're not walking home with a full frag off of it. Sun Pius is low. Terry could be in a position to try and trade. Doesn't want to overstep the mark, though, and leave the rest of the team in a worse position for trade potential. So tries to link up with the squad. Wolfpack out here, free balcony and up quad side in towards the bomb site. Hunter's in a prime time position again. Somewhat suspicious about the drop down from above. That's where Slimy's going to be. ASAP trying to clear the corner. Sun Pius suspicious about the peak. Terry was last seen here. Hunter, quick turn, only one, but Sun Pius snatches away the life of Slimy. ASAP gets the bomb down quick, living up to his name. But it's all down to the 2 versus 3. Can the Roosters finally get themselves some more stock and rule this round?
It's crazy how the trades play out and Rooster end up a man down. But over towards long. ASAP in a position which they may not expect. Terry playing up at Nifty, and will have the cover from the pillar, but doesn't play behind it, and Sap even trying his hit. Wait, oh, no, they haven't seen him. Mattis, eyes on, but the bomb not quite planted for him. Oh, defuse getting stuck, and the cover was good enough to buy the time for the full defuse. ASAP taking every name, but the bomb not being planted for him. Quite unfortunate, but that's the way it is sometimes. Everyone in the same boat, G2 as well. Not able to talk for that whole damn time. TJ, another opening. And now it's just about how they play off the back of this. Malbs only one bullet can take him out and crack open the B site, which has been reinforced with Hunter in the meanwhile. And Rooster about to run into it again. Is it going to be history repeating itself? Smoke at CT, Hunter going to be flashed in. There is a lot of members to find, but TJ ready for it this time. Playing anti, able to capitalize, and Malbs get out, taken out of the round. Means it's just going to be a 2v4 attempt for G2. They've got cash. They can go for it if they want.
It's a nice kill from Terry. Gave him the space. You get bomb side control. Sampaius having a bit of a look in, seeing if he can find a frag in the next couple of seconds here to try and make things work. If it's worth investing too much. The missed shot, that's probably the save call now, mate. Just get away with it. Leave this one for good. So Rooster, do brute force it back into B. Get another round on the go here.
They're looking for picks. TJ just dry pushing the smoke. Oh, things getting a little awkward. And Sampaius, yeah, he's got space. He's got gap. He'll be able to live at the end of this one. But Rooster going to be happy just to get that second round on the board. It's another one of these better late than never situations.
Or if there can be a start of something new for the Rooster, you'd love to see Chelios come online with his orb. He's had a few opportunities in the head-to-head of him and Sampaius, but just never really getting the quick draw off. They try to bait out the peak. TJP down and out early.
You know, is generally going to be less players over here to get past, but it's flashed through, straight through the smoke there. Malbs, can see everything. I think he saw that flash coming, able to play anti, and just pounce beautifully off the back of it. Trade Mattis out, and it's looking unwinnable at the moment for Chelios.
Yeah, this is more than uncomfortable. They'll eventually be suffocated out by Malbs, so the doctor continues to be surgical. Malbs just going for it again, tucks in behind towards top car. I mean, close to grouping towards top mid here at least, but again, you've got to deal with the big man with the AWP. That's going to be Sampaius, forced off, but do they know about Hunter? If they even get there, peeks out on the trades, it's quick work. Down to a 3v3 here, Mac.
Malbs in the meanwhile, putting big pressure straight down towards the bottom of mid. That's going to be the bomb dropped and two more lives taken. So just continually stacking on the numbers. Smokes off the bottom of Banana, and TJ has an angle into the round. Heavy God, eyes on the right position. I don't know if he did see him there, but either way, off angle played. Easy pick to close out the round. 8-3. One more to play with in the half. And Sampaius as well, able to stay mobile with the AWP, just taking it multiple places all across. And this time, Chell just keeping his head down. Just sneak into Banana. TJ not allowed to lurk through the aggressive smoke there. And again, it makes things ever so difficult for Rooster to play back into the half, let alone the game.
Yeah, we'd need something unfathomable here, man. Like, you've got to pop off somehow, just get a miracle fourth round out of it. Then maybe there's still some more room to breathe. They've been good in the pistols, so who knows? Right here, right now, though, it feels oppressive, right? Break the smoke, peek in through the back. Sampaius leaves them just cold on the ground. You've got coverage on a bomb site as well. So little HP to play with. Oh, even with them blind, no room to find his opening tags. It's just down to Chelios. You're trapped inside a balcony. Window of timing given to you, but even then, trying to chain these together will be less than likely. 45 seconds on the clock. It's a 1 versus 3. Mattis and Malbs coming up mid together.
Regression towards the boiler side. Chell will be given an opportunity to thread the timing between these two, but Malbs spins back just in time. And 9-3 is going to be the scoreline at the half. G2 set up perfectly to try and close this one out 2-0. And we'll see if Rooster can go 4 for 4 from pistols so far this series, because it has been pretty good for them. And Slimy, putting that pressure down mid, will not get the opening that they were looking for, which leaves Chell in a rough position. Smoking off mid to block, as G2 just trying to figure this conundrum out. 4 rounds needed to close this out 2-0 here.
Chell not biting on it yet. Still stays stuck towards Arch. It's the right call. If he gets the info, potentially even a frag on this, could buy so much time. Trying to get the true read of the round. They haven't shown the bomb just yet, but the utility's enough. So rotation coming. Chell has to stay alive and buy time.
Oh, gets that first, slides his way into sight, and comms come through eventually. Mattis going to be able to crack that one open. Hunter, beautiful lurk on the long side, and won't be able to deal with this pick. So ASAP left in a 1v2 now. Heavy God, 15 points of health, and Mattis as well. Could potentially be tapped out, but we got a double pit setup, which is so hard to get past for anyone coming on the retake, especially from short side, although Sap's going to be able to find the first man, has no read on the second. Oh, Heavy God plays it perfectly. Trigger discipline, tucked away, sneaky as anything.
TJP. He's had some big rounds, dude. I mean, Incendiary in the back pocket. He's got a smoke as well. If you can buy a bit of time, maybe there's a chance. Going to need to be quick on the rotate as well here. The rest of the squad has to arrive sheepish. TJP looking for the contact.
Oh, he's going to be in a rough position. Pushes forward, spammed down in a pre-fireable position. Oh, we'll be seen. Gets one for his troubles. The MAC-10 going to be able to trade that one out instantaneously. Jumping across oranges. I think Terry getting a bit of info there, but it's all down to the retake. And if they want to go for it, you can see Chelios a while away. And Sap hoping he can find someone there. Smoke leaving a little gap and not expecting the next man. And Terry can't trade. That'll be that. 2v3, you need these rifles into the next if you want any chance in what could be the final round of the game. I'm sure it might have been a little less excitable at the watch party. You know, the Binman watch party over in London, unfortunately for them. But hey, look, I'm sure they still had a good time anyway.
17 kegs was the final head count. 17 kegs.
Thanks the tech pause for that one. But look, ASAP. Oh, unfortunately won't win that spam battle. TJ already down to 14 points of health, and he's just going to play the long game, blocking, hoping that Chelios can do something with the FAMAS. Oh, and feels the need to maybe just double down here. Wants to push that smoke. You can sense that he wants to try to save this. Malbs going for the Glock burst to try and find something there through those smokes. TJ, lucky to dodge everything coming his way. And Heavy God, you can see that he is full of confidence going for the high ground peak. Doubling up, looking to lock this in from the back of sight. Him and Sampaius, the two with full HP, letting the low players play first. That's Madison. Pull, that's Malbs on the top of Dark. Slimy, the flashes to try to send the troops in and hope that TJ and Terry, the dastardly duo, can get anything done. There goes Malbs. Heavy God still hiding. Flash on the back of sight will connect, and now they know his position, but it's TJ low in a 1v2, and that time has ticked too far. GG. No Cox will be feared today as G2 take it into the 1-0 bracket. I think that was expected though, wasn't it, Jackie? It was a fun one.